Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video, which is very exciting. Big day. It's a CGC live unboxing, but not just moderns or whatever. It's actually horror magazines. So yeah, the magazine tier. These books take a long time to get graded. This one was submitted and received by CGC in June of last year, so it takes a long time. That's like nearly 9.5 to 10 months. But before we get into that, I've got another 10 books next to me here, my previous submission, which took 12 months. And this will give you a little bit of an idea, give you a bit of story behind the books, behind the grades, and then we can really get into the other 5 books, which are, yeah, I'm really excited to look through. It's incredible stuff. So I won't get you waiting too long. Let's get stuck into it. So there's an Australian publishing company called Greydown. They were around about the mid 70s to the early 80s, and they bit of a strange company. They did a sort of eccentric, stuff and beautiful covers, weird titles of the magazines. A lot of it was from sort of old Charlton, also some Atlas stuff, and a lot of it was from some Spanish magazines as well. So we'll start off with this first book, which is Horror from the Lake. Hopefully the light's pretty good. I've been messing around with it, so hopefully it won't be too much glare. So this is probably one of the more desirable Greydown books, obviously for the innuendo on the cover. It's really cheap nudity inside. It's great, fabulous art by Alfonso Esperia, the Spanish artist. We did a lot of work on heavy metal. I've got 2 copies of this. That's the reason I got it graded. Otherwise, I would have kept it raw, because I do love to look through it. It's beautiful. Yeah, really good art, and yeah, it's a low grade, this one. The other copy I've got is also probably a lower grade, but just like a reader copy. But yeah, still very happy to have this one. It's a really great cover. Alfonso does the female anatomy so well, and this one's got a little bit of a back cover as well there, as you can sort of see. So yeah, that's that one. That's a Horror from the Lake. Now this one's from 1978. All these grades I'm about to show you, I was hoping for them to be a little bit higher, so that I got my sort of hopes up a bit, and they come back fairly low, and I was a bit sort of disappointed, but over time I've grown to love these books. This one's Nightmare. So this is a page publication, or Yaffa. So I love this one because it was a Dracula sort of cover, nice black as well. This one come back as 6.5, and as you can see, another really nice sort of great color. That Nightmare in the red looks amazing, and just the Dracula there. I am he. Yeah, I am evil. I am Dracula. So yeah, great book, that one. So that one's from 1977, and this was one of the first books that I saw when I was opening the submission. I had high hopes for this one. I've almost had delusions of grandeur, thinking it was going to be like in the 9s, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I'll open up one book before I go to work, and then I just saw a 7. I'm like, what the hell? And then I just pretty busted them all out, and they're all a lot lower grade. But they're just like, you can sort of see the colors, and maybe magazine grading is a little bit different, to comic book grading. I don't know, but whatever. I can't do much about it. Beautiful spine on this thing. There's basically like no creases at all, if you can sort of see. But yeah, great cover. This is taken off. I should have got the actual other book here. I'll go and grab it in a sec. So this is from the Australian artist, Phil Belbin. He was like the art director at Greydown at the time, and did a lot of homage covers, and yeah, a lot of the covers for some of these books. And yeah, this was just 2 issues for this one here, Planet of Doom. And I actually love the cover. It's such a really awesome sci-fi cover. And I'll quickly grab the homage cover because I know exactly where it is. Don't leave, I'll be right back. And that's the homage cover there. Sorry, Doomsday, took me a while to get out the box. Doomsday +1, so it's a John Byrne cover there. I think it was like 9 issues, maybe more of that one. So yeah, that was the cover it was based off. Beautiful art there, beautiful cover. All right, then we skip on to the next one. This is one of the higher graded ones that I got, or equal to the highest grade. This is Insane. So this is a no number issue, 7.5. So beautiful cover. I love the Insane title. When I was young, I used to mess around with, like, not necessarily graffiti, but, you know, just sort of mucking around with, you know, with logos and, you know, writing and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's a great cover. I love that one. You know, it's really simple. Two-phase lover. You know, just the arm. I just think it's a really great cover. This one's from the 80s, so you can sort of see the dollar price tags. So the dollar price tags are sort of more from the 80s books. And also, the good thing with the grey downs, they did go on to have the art right until the last cover of the last page. So yeah, beautiful. So still hang around for the unboxing. It's going to be amazing, and you can enjoy some more of these really awesome covers. I love this one as well, and again, I love the title. You know, Out of This World. Beautiful, again, science fiction cover. This was a 7.5, so this one also was the highest grade that I got out of the batch. So you can sort of see a lot of these books I've got doubles of because I want to have the reader copy of it. There's a few I've still got to get, but most of these I've got doubles of just to have the copy that I can have with it as well. That's Out of This World. That one's from 1977 as well, as is this one. This is Voodoo. I couldn't find the artist for this one. I looked, and a lot of these I sent little post-it notes to CGC telling the artists, and they didn't notify them on the labels, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, so this is Voodoo, another great cover. I love it. You know, this one's a 6.5, as you can see. Yeah, beautiful yellow, the red. You know, the female on the cover, skulls. It's just got a whole lot going for it there, and as you can see again on the back, just art right to the back, really awesome. And the art in these, there's a lot of these are anthology stories, so there's like maybe 5, 6, 7 or 8 stories in each book, and most of you horror fans will recognize this cover here, the classic Psycho cover. This is number 2. This is also a Yaffa page book, as you can see it on the label up there. This one's from 1977, is it? 1976, this one, so yeah. And yeah, that cover never ever gets old. It's just an absolute classic. Yeah, they use this cover on, I think, number 9 as well. I think it went up to maybe a number 11, this Psycho run. And in the box down here is actually Psycho number 1, which is a pretty, not disturbing, but it's definitely it sort of teases your imagination when you think about it. If you know the cover I'm talking about, then yeah, wait for that one. But yeah, I love that Psycho. These are the old cases. I wasn't very happy. They sort of creak, and they were not very well sort of put together. There's a crack in the Out of This World. I was really disappointed. So while my other batch was off, they got the message from CGC saying that there's new magazine holders. So I'm pretty sure that these new ones in here will have the new magazine holder, so we can have another look at that and, you know, see what the improvements are around them. Now the next one was probably my favorite book and my favorite cover of them all that I sent, and that's Pit of Evil number 9. Is it 9? Number 12. So the Pit of Evil run was probably the longest that they did, which went up to maybe 13 or 14. And this cover is just really simple. Like you said, there's no writing on there besides the title and the price. And I just love the lines and the female on the throne. It's just beautiful colours again. I was hoping to get like a 9.2 on this one. I know, pretty scary, isn't it? You know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is. But still, like I said, they present so well and they look beautiful displayed. So that's Pit of Evil number 12, one of my favourites. And another one that I thought I had pretty high hopes for was this one called Gasp. Now, this is a no number. This is one also from the 80s. This is 82, and it's a great cover there. This cover art has been used a lot over the years, and yeah, on this one here as well. Like I said, again, with the title, it's just something different, the way that Greedown did stuff. So yeah, it's very unique. It's a very sort of not much, I wouldn't say not much is known, but it's, you know, you've got to really dig for information on the Greedown sort of on the company of the books. There's no real sort of, you know, definitive list. You get collectors that sort of, you know, do their own. I've tried to I've printed it out and, you know, gone through all my books. I've got about 200 to 300. I think there was like 500 to 600 total. So yeah, but they're hard to find in high grade. They're hard to find in respectable grade as well. You can pick them up, all the trashy copies, fairly easy, but some of these ones that look really nice, like this issue here, is just, it's very difficult, and they can be expensive as well. And the final book in this little 10 book run is Sorcery. And again, I love this cover. Yeah, it's a really nice, I just love it. It's just real different, bit sort of, with the beast there as well. Yeah, a nice 6 on that. So like I said, I probably had ideas of getting grade bumps, maybe 2 more than what I got here. So that'll why it'll be interesting, because all these are from the same sort of purchase. There was a massive auction of a collection that I got about 2 years ago now, and yeah, these are all from the same batch. So all right, thanks for watching that bit there. Stick around, we're going to get into the other submission right now. As I said, there's 5 books. There's 4 green downs and 1 page, which is the Yaffa, which is the Psycho book. And yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, I've been hanging on to these, and we're going to get straight into it. If you're into green down books or Australian horror, be sure to comment down below, and yeah, we'll have a chat about that. It's a little sort of side thing that I like to collect, other than comics, is just the green down books. I don't collect too much other horror magazines and that. A little bit here and there. All right, let's quickly get this done, and we'll see how we go. Okay, I'll just put them to the side. So the first one is, I think, Undreamt of Horrors. Now again, I'm hoping to beat the 7.5, so if I can get anything around 8.5, I'll be really happy. And I think if this is Undreamt of Horrors, yeah, this was one of the ones I had the most highest hopes for. I think this could get it maybe a 9. So we'll have a look. It's got an 8. There you go. That's a nice book. Yeah, so there you go. I did eclipse a 7.5, and you can sort of see this one. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm just sort of looking in the reflection of the phone. But I just love the sort of, the games where you fight zombies or mummies, or skeletons, in the little RPGs or adventure games, and that's why I like this cover as well, just because it's just a simple one with the adventurers there just trying to escape. I won't spend too much time looking at it. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. They put a lot more information on there now. That's amazing. You can sort of see, if you can read that up the top, it's got a heap of information on it now. I won't go and read it all, but they've even got, yeah, grade down picture, no date. It's got no date on this one. That's interesting. Okay, amazing. That's great. So I'm really happy with that one. So it's a bit of a change from the other submission when I was disappointed. The next one is the Psycho issue. So this is Psycho number 1. I'll be interested to see what they write about this one. I forget about this one. This could be like maybe a 7, 6.5, yeah. That's about right. So that's Psycho number 1. The rats are starving and you are their victim. That's just pretty scary cover, that one. I've got 2 copies of this one. This was my better copy. You can see the really vibrant red and yellow there on the cover. Yeah, beautiful. Pretty disturbing, isn't it? 6.5, yeah, not bad. It's got a lot, yeah, good. Contains 8 Psycho 18 stories, injury to eye cover, Edgar Allan Poe story adaptation. So very nice. You can sort of see it's got a little bit of damage down the bottom. That's what I mean. Like you see some of those other books that I got that was 6.5, so it had nowhere near like damage like that. Anyway, that's Psycho number 1. It's got no date on that, which is quite funny. I don't know why they've got Psycho number 2 over there of mine. That's got like 1976 or something like that. So you think that'd wouldn't be too difficult to find. The next one is Weird Tales from the Macabre. This is another all black cover. I did it basically just because of the skull. I'm not sure which side is on that side. Yeah, again, that's the cover there. I'll just go straight in. What are they giving me? A 7.5. That's a really nice grade too. You can see the beautiful, this is an older one. I bet they got no date on this as well. Oh, they got 76 on this one, yeah, so it's about a 76. You can sort of tell by the prices. So this one's got a 40-cent price on it. So that's one of the earlier great green down books. So yeah, beautiful, nice skull cover. Yeah, love it. That's a really good grade. Like I said, you look at those other grades, 6s and 6.5s, all of a sudden you're getting 7.5s and 8s. You know what I mean? And I think the other two, one of them should be probably up in the 8s as well, which is the Evil Trap. So that's a great cover there. So what have they put for information? Yeah, they've got a few extra stuff there. Salvador Faber cover. That's great. Makes me want to send my other ones back and get them all reholded. The next one is Strange Experience. So this is number 4. So the first 3 Strange Experience books were, I think, sort of pulpy sort of stuff, like a men's mag. It was actually called Strange Experience for Men. And at number 4, they've gone to the horror genre. Where's the over here? We'll just show it straight away. Yeah, it's a 7. I thought around about a 7, but yeah, you can sort of see that one. Strange Experience, number 4. Yeah, you can. It's a pretty, again, a sort of a bit of a disturbing cover there with the demons sort of got their claws into that female. I believe this is a Phil Belbin cover. It is. They've actually got him on there. That's great, man. They've got his name on there now, Phil Belbin. Fantastic. And the holders themselves are basically the same as normal CGC slabs in there, sort of they're really sturdy. Fantastic, man. They are a heap better. Very, very good. Very, very happy with CGC for that. And that's the beautiful colours like the teal, aquamarine sort of colour of that sort of cover is amazing. Again, with the logo, the title at the top. Yeah, that's really great. And the final one is The Evil Trap. Now, I think this one could get an 8. Come on, give me an 8.5. You know what's going on. I was going to hang it straight up. Oh, there we go. See, that's how you never know what's going to happen. And it come back at 6.5. So this is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde sort of type of cover. Yeah, 6.5. So there you go. It's sort of fairly consistent with some of those other ones. I got 7 and 7.5, 6.5. It's got the 8 on the Undreamt of Horrors, which I wasn't surprised. That was one of the higher graded ones. But and then there's this one. And again, they got a lot of the artists and all the sort of. It's even got all the different, like the German, like I think this is from an actual German magazine, and it's even got its sort of it's mentioned there as well. Yeah, amazing, beautiful. And The Evil Trap, I think they name it that way because one of the stories is like the first story will be called The Evil Trap, and that's sort of how they named a lot of their books. So the first story, when you go to the page, will just say The Evil Trap. And that's it. No, very, very happy. And the cases are really, really, really good. So that's definitely a bonus there. All right. Thank you for joining me on today's video. I really appreciate it. I've kept it down to pretty short. What have I got next? I bought a mystery box, actually a video game, so it hasn't come yet. I thought I got it today, but that'll be on my next video. And we've got a couple of other things going on. But yeah, that's good. So thanks very much. If you like the video, if you did, and subscribe to the channel. I haven't had a subscriber for a couple of weeks now, so it's always nice to see it go up to, it's at 43 now. So I just sort of, we just go slow. Yeah, thanks for spending your time with me today. Hope you liked the books. Hope you got through the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take it easy and have a good week. See you guys and girls.